Eddie. Well, this here is the stage where in the 80s, my young family and I did a dinner show 4 summers every night, entertained tourists. It's where Jewel got her early singing and yodeling experience. On this particular evening, I called up my dad to do the homestead flute for the audience. Anybody recognize this girl? 6 years old. Go, girl. Well, 25 years go by pretty fast. We still sing, teach, and learn as we did when we got together in Christmas, Texas a while back. My son Shane is a gifted poet. Atz and Nikos are singers, songwriter, performers, and of course they all yodel. Well, it's a whole nother stage now that Jewel calls her old man up on once in a while.
Gotta come on, Dad. It's my dad, Atz.
What a thrill to be introduced by my daughter.
Showmanship and working on this. He's a very professional musician.
A little yodeling song for my man Yo. And I know that old Yo don't know that I wrote this yodeling song late one night.
Reminder number 2. Remind me to tell the story about this song. Don't forget these reminders now, or I'll have your butt up here yodeling. Well, that was Jewel and I performing my song Yo live at the Hard Rock Sony Studios in New York City. I'll do it for you in a few minutes and tell you the story about how I wrote it after being pestered to yodel one night in a crowded bar. But first I'd like to do a song that came to me in a quite different kind of way. It's called The Light of Your Face. It's off my Voices of the Valley CD DVD. I was looking out the front window of my log house one day, the snow-covered mountains and the flowing glaciers on the other side of Kachemak Bay. It was one of those spectacularly clear and crisp pre-sunrise Alaska mornings. As I sat breathing and soaking in nature's beauty, watching the wind blowing snow off the glaciers and feeling so thankful for this breathtaking piece of earth my parents had settled, this beautiful song came drifting in off the high mountain peaks, looking for a voice, looking for a home. So I opened the window and let it in. I recall writing as fast as I could so it wouldn't get away from me. When it came time to choose the visuals to go along with this song for the music video, it wasn't hard, as well as using some of the scenery which had inspired it. I chose a tender scene of 8 adult children gathered around their failing mother's bedside, singing her back home. These moments of pleasure and joys beyond measure, these times I treasure, I'm never alone. First rays of sunrise, I gaze into dawn's eyes, and I pray that my path lies on safe stepping stones. With each new daybreak and every choice I make, and each step I take leads me closer to you. I stay on the straight way, I don't stray from the gateway. Our great say, to thine own self be true. last light is going, and soft shadows are showing, and the candles keep glowing. They're warming the night, shining and shifting, like soft sand sifting, and my love is lifting into the light. Reach out your hand, this time I won't turn away. I'm but a man, and sometimes I have gone astray. Take me in and open your sweet door of grace. Waited a lifetime to see the light of your face. I waited a lifetime to see the light of your face. That was nothing. There was nothing we planned. It seemed very natural for us to sing those songs of old all together once again. Only later did we realize that we were giving back to my mom that same gift she'd given to each one of us so long ago. That gift that got us started and took us through life. And now we were giving her that same gift to send her on. Doctors and nurses piled into that room, and the next night the TV crew was there. Well, like most of us, I could brag on my mama for hours. A homesteader, mother of 8, she was a writer, a poet, a singer. She shot moose and black bears, she skinned and gutted them, used an axe and a crosscut saw, and she helped build that log cabin I grew up in. She doctored sick kids, sick horses, sick cattle, homeschooled, taught music, planted and harvested acres of gardens, tons of potatoes, and churned hundreds of pounds of butter. She made delicious dark home brew, what I learned to drink on at an early age. Sauerkraut, pickled kelp and mushrooms. She smoked fish, smoked moose meat. She sewed, knitted, wove, made jams and jellies, baked bread, pies, cakes in a wood stove, and cooked the most delicious meals. She made homemade meringue, homemade mayonnaise, homemade caramel, all from simple ingredients. The governor, legislators, congressmen, dignitaries, as well as hunters, distant neighbors, and other passerbys loved to eat at our table, no wonder. As well as being a delicious cook, my mama was also a cultured and educated and beautiful pioneer lady. The Homer Museum chose her to be the first in a series of early pioneer women from the Homer area to be honored in a short video entitled The Rich and Simple Life. It's based on interviews with her 8 children, as well as entries from her diary. We'd always thought that coming to Alaska was mostly my father's dream, because that's what we always heard him talk about when he lectured and did his movies. Well, after our mother's passing, we read her diary and we discovered a paper she'd written when she was 18 years old, about the age of you guys, before coming to Switzerland. In this paper she entitled The Rich and Simple Life, she visualized right down to the details of the red checkered curtains that I grew up with, her life somewhere in a faraway Northland. It was one of those rare and indescribable moments as it slowly sank in that the way we had grown up had first long ago started out as a dream in the heart and the mind of an 18-year-old Swiss city girl.